Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It's 5:30-ish, Sunday the 6th of August, 2023. I think I got that right. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 33 degrees Celsius, 71% humidity, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 107 or 108. It's yeah, kind of yucky out there. Air's a little hard to breathe. Take a bit for this thing to air out. Ooh. Drive down the road just a little bit. So, not really a whole lot to talk about. Puttered around a little bit last night with some gear, kind of like trying out new ways to carry it, new ways to, yeah, I guess just new ways to carry it, new ways, like changing the wrap on a knife handle and stuff like that. I wanted to find out that the leather that I just bought off Amazon is no good. As soon as I go to pull it tight, the leather snaps. So leather strapping, leather tom, let it go, whatever you want to call it. So, not the most productive time, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, not being political about this or anything, just kind of a mention that I found interesting. Ukraine has these water drones or radio-controlled boats, basically. Just kind of a on-the-surface radio-controlled bomb or something. Anyway, that on its face is kind of interesting, kind of cool. But man, those things are fast. Like 10 foot long, 10 or 12 foot long. Almost like a Sea-Doo type hull. About that length, about, you know, a long like 3-seater Sea-Doo hull. And those things just flat get it. Like, whoa. I mean, take out the 500 pounds of explosive and I'll sit in there with the radio controller. It looked like, I mean, they look like fun. So, and then along those same lines, my son-in-law is a home inspector, and I've said quite a few times, he needs a little robot radio-controlled vehicle to get down to some of these tiny crawl spaces. And one of those crossed my feed as a commercial Friday evening, I think. But I mean, that's another. It's like, whoa, that is a cool toy. It comes with either wheels or tracks, and like it gets up and boogies. It comes with a camera and all that other stuff. Price tag, yeah, like $5 or $6 grand. Cool toy, but just like uber expensive. So, speaking of boats, there goes a nice little dory boat. No motor. So, and it's staying along those same lines. With all this new AI stuff coming on, there's this one guy up in West Virginia, homesteader. I follow a lot of his short videos. He does a few longer ones, but anyway, he's got a robot lawn cutter, which they're cool on their own, just by themselves. But he's got it hooked up with a camera to go live, and people watch it. It's like it's in the top 12 rankings. Man, that bike is noisy and gone. So yeah, it's ranked up in like the top 12 or top 10. I'm not sure what platform he was talking about, but people just tuning in to watch this little robot lawn machine cut the grass. Okay. It's kind of cool, but I can't see spending a whole lot of time watching it cut the grass. Maybe that's just me. So apparently people are doing it. Maybe it's just the number of hits that it gets, not the amount of time it's watched. I don't know. I told my oldest daughter, that she needs to get one. She's got one of the little robot vacuum cleaners. She calls it Rosie. And that thing's kind of cool for what it is. It's also a little annoying at times when it picks up something that it can't digest, I guess, or can't put in its little sweeper box, or if it fills up and it just kind of like sits in the middle of the room and beeps at you and kind of spins back and forth a little bit, beeps at you. Like, come and take care of me. Kind of cool. I stopped over there last night after getting gas. What did I get? I got like $48. What's my receipt from gas last night? Coming up to a red light. No. I know I put it up here. Oh wow. Ended up with like $48. 14 point something gallons. So I didn't save quite as much as I thought I was going to, because I didn't get as much gas as I thought I was going to. But still, a dollar or two is a dollar or two, right? Especially in this economy. So anyway, I got over to the daughter's house. She was feeling okay. The little guys were feeling better. They didn't have their colds. Son-in-law was down. He was feeling miserable. I think he had a little bit of heat stroke going on. This heat is it's no good. Even if you're acclimated to it, if you're working out in the Florida heat all the time, this stuff is just, it's brutal. We've got heat warnings, health warnings for the heat going on. So Anyway, yeah, the little guys were feeling a lot better. They went in, they took their showers to get ready for bed. When I got there, it was like, I don't know, a little bit after 8, or almost 8 o'clock. But I was sitting there talking to my daughter, and the boys came out and went out and blew up the bounce house and started playing in there. And it was a little bit wet, so they were, they were bouncing and getting water and just having a fun time. And then running around the yard and getting all sweaty and whatnot. So I had to come in and take a second shower. And one was like, the youngest one was like, I just took a shower, put on these pants. And Mom was like, you need another shower. He said, fine, but I'm putting these clothes back on. So, I don't know if he did or not. But, I mean, they were wet and dirty and definitely not. Okay, yeah, I know you just put them on, but then you played rough for a half hour. So, I'd asked the oldest little, now he's 7. Yeah, 7, he'll be 8 in September. I think. Yeah. So, I asked him to take some stuff out and put it in the truck. And he comes back in. I said, did you get it in the truck? He said, well, your window was open and somebody was sitting in there. So I didn't want to open the door. So I just put it on the hood. I was like, what do you mean somebody was sitting in there? If somebody was in there and it scared me. So he was talking about Ravina. And he's ridden with this thing in the truck numerous times. It just kind of struck me as funny, odd. So, of course, it was dark out, so maybe that makes a difference. And he is only 7. I just thought it was kind of cute and funny at the same time. Kind of like they're saying, but I just hugged you last week. Yeah, that was last week, you little brat. Oh, mercy. I'm trying to think. The one said something else yesterday that had me laughing. Now I can't think of it. I mean, it literally made me burst out laughing. Ooh, looks like he's got a heck of a bite on that. Across the bridge, a couple fishermen out there. More power to them. It is hot. The sun is still out. It's a little steamy. It's a little overcast. Like we're supposed to have like a 30% chance of rain. So the clouds are, you can see they're heavy with water. And it rains a little bit every day, and just the humidity here. That's what makes it, it's 90, 91, 92 degrees, whatever it is. It makes it feel, 107. So, not good. Even like late at night, it's still, it was about 2:30-ish last night. And sorry, traffic is kind of all over the place at the moment. So yeah, it was like 2:30-ish, and I was going to go out and make something to eat in the curb fine microwave, and I opened that door and I was like, no, not going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and make these up in the one in the house, which I mean, realistically, it makes a little bit more sense anyway. But that's beside the point. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of thought about maybe going out, since I'm already down this way. Maybe going and sitting at the train tracks for a little while. After I leave, it'll be probably 10 or 11 o'clock. So I don't know. It's awfully warm. Just to sit down there, I would have to have the truck running at least part of the time to have the air conditioner going. I'm not sure that's a viable thing. Plus, it's already 11 o'clock. I've already missed like 2 or 3 trains, so I'll get there. I might try it tomorrow night. Depends on the weather. This summer in Florida is miserable. I got so many things I want to do. I just can't get out there. You know. Basically my breathing issues. I don't have a problem sweating. That's not a problem. My issue is not being able to breathe. So, like I've got 2 portable stove kits, and like 2 versions of one of them. So. At least 2 versions. Come on. I think you'd have to try them, but it's just, I don't know. The weather doesn't cooperate. Plus, it's a little more difficult for me now to find a place to actually go out and do that kind of stuff at night. They close all the parks down when the sun goes down. So those are the areas I used to go to. You know, it's a little easier to be out at night. Like, I can't go out now to one of the parks and cook something on one of those little stoves. I'd be sitting, I'd have to be in the air conditioner in the truck and going out and tending to the stove. No, that's too much aggravation. But it'll change. Not really complaining. It could be a whole lot worse. At least the air conditioner at home keeps my entire place comfortable. So there's that. Of course, my electric bill is going to be rather higher, but that's not a huge problem. It'll probably go from 80 to 160 or something like that, almost double. Which, that's a big hit, but still. You gonna walk across the road, dude? Alright. is getting closer and closer to being done. Check online and it says it is done. So, kind of crazy. Still got quite a bit of work to do, but again, probably by September, maybe October, it'll be up and running, which will be kind of cool. Anyway, I don't know how long this light's gonna last. I hate sitting at traffic lights like this. Should be able to make a right-hand turn on red, but people ahead of me don't need to turn, so I'm kind of blocked in. There we go, there's the light. And we're almost at the end of the journey for today. So, oh man. Do this little stretching. Alright folks, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down, thumbs up, leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If you ain't, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. And so I see y'all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. It's lunch, y'all. For sale. So it looks like